Yeah, bada bing. Good morning. Good morning, Spartan Warriors. Well, at least that's when I'm doing this video is in the morning. For some reason, I've been blocked from doing live. I don't know. I didn't say anything. It's just Facebook is just off the charts sometimes. You know, is what it is. Hey, does anybody remember the story of the cookie thief? No, not Sesame Street Cookie Monster. Cookie thief. There's this guy, you know, try to picture this. There's this guy, he's at an airport, he goes into one of those little shops. Yeah, sometimes his flight is delayed. And he's looking around and he sees these newly baked chocolate cookies or whatever they are. And he buys half a dozen or so of them because he figures he has some time, you know, and he's going to treat himself or whatever. So he buys these cookies, he goes, sits down, put his jacket down, and he sits next across from another gentleman. And the cookies are open on the table. And he's sitting there and he takes a cookie, the man who bought him, he takes a cookie and he starts eating it. And then the guy from next across from him is smiling at him, doesn't say anything. He reaches across and he grabs one of the guy's cookies and he starts eating it. And he's smiling while he's eating it. And the guy who bought them is looking at him and like, he's thinking, you know, I can't believe this idiot, what'd he do? Why he's, you know, just judging this person. Like he's got a lot of nerve, he's eating my cookies, you know, and then the guy who bought him takes another cookie, and then the other guy takes another cookie. So every time, you know, the man who bought them takes a cookie, the other guy takes a cookie, and he's smiling, he's not saying nothing, like he's not doing anything wrong. And the other guy's getting so angry, but he doesn't say anything. And finally, there's one cookie left, and the gentleman across the way from the person who bought it takes it and he's going to eat it, and he looks and he's only one, so he splits it in half and he gives the guy half, and the other guy's eating his half, and he's like saying all kinds of names about this guy who's eating all his cookies. Doesn't say anything, but he keeps it all inside, and finally the guy who was eating his cookies gets up, smiles, and he leaves. So the guy's reading his paper, and finally he hears his flight has been ready to go. So he gets up, he picks his jacket up off the chair, and he notices there's another box of cookies. Same exact type of cookies on the chair underneath his jacket. So apparently it was his cookies. He put his jacket over it, and he thought that the cookies that were on the table were his. So then he was thinking to himself, he says, man, I'm eating this other guy's cookies, and he didn't say anything. All he did was smile at me, and I'm here getting all pissed off, and I'm getting angry, and my day's getting ruined because I'm thinking somebody's eating my cookies. And then he went outside and he couldn't find them. So he came back in, and he, you know, was really feeling bad. So he takes the cookies, and, you know, he doesn't want them anymore. So he gives them to this person that's sitting next to him, and then he leaves. So, you know, let's pay attention to what's going on in our lives and what we're feeling towards other people and what those emotions are doing to us, right? Because then, you know, if it gets us all mad and it gets us all resentful or whatever it is, it puts us in a bad state of mind from the get-go, and you know, the day just goes along that. You know, things are going to happen to us, and that's just the way it is. There's going to be bad things and things that we don't like, but we just have to put them behind us and move forward and create happiness within us so we draw happiness to us. Because if we don't, we'll start drawing more crap, right? Like attracts like. So if you're having bad thoughts and you're being upset, that's all you're going to have coming into your life is reasons to be upset. So, like I always say, let's be good to each other, right? Love each other. Be good to each other, especially our loved ones. God bless, and hopefully this Facebook Live thing come back. Take care.